Showtime, your home for Javelina Athletics. Brought to you by Mike Shaw Toyota Kia. Hosted by Chris Communications Sports Director Alan Harwell. And proudly produced by the students at Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Alongside Mike Shaw, a proud alum of 1968, the Javelina Broadcast Network presents Javelina Showtime. Your journey to Javelina Athletics starts now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Javelina Showtime here on KDF Television, brought to you by, as always, Mike Shaw Automotive. I'm Alan Harwell. I'm your host today, and it's good to have you. It's game day. We got a game tonight. Eastern New Mexico is in town. That's a 7 o'clock start at Javelina Stadium. We're excited about that. And as always, we have Coach Callaway here to join us. Hi, Coach. How are you? How you feeling?
All right. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. We got a game tonight, and before we talk about tonight's game, let's go back and talk about the game at Abilene. You took on a good McMurray team. I know you came up a little bit short, 27-21. But what positives come out of this football game?
Well, a lot of positives came out. Obviously, we didn't get the win as we expected going in and playing for it, but we did battle. We did a good job changing tempo and playing hard, but obviously we didn't get what we wanted in the final conclusion of the game, which is the victory. But I think our guys did a good job this week bouncing back for us a practice standpoint, and we're excited about the next challenge.
I know turnovers hurt you a little bit, 3 interceptions. It's hard to win ball games, I know, when you turn the ball over that many times.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to win games when you turn it over, but more importantly, it's even tougher when you give up points off a turnover. You know, defensively, we have to do a better job in those situations of forcing field goals and not giving up 6 points.
You've had an injury to your starting quarterback, Trey Mitchell. You brought in Alex Rios. Tell me how the quarterback situation stands right now going into tonight's ball game.
Okay, Trey Mitchell is still inactive after injury he suffered 2 weeks ago.
Shoulder injury, correct?
Shoulder injury, correct.
Okay.
Alex Rios played last week, started, did some good things early for us. He came out the game. Sebastian Taylor came in towards the end in the fourth quarter and made some plays down the field. So, but going this week, we anticipate Alex Rios to be the starter going in, but we will address 4 quarterbacks just in case.
So Taylor will be your backup, your number 1 backup, and then you've got Quintanilla, a chance that he's going to suit up for the first time.
It's a strong possibility he definitely will suit up, and a possibility that he may play this week as he did a good week of practice. So we're excited about him and what he may be able to bring to the table.
That is exciting, definitely. Let's talk a bit about the standings right now. I know you're 0-2. It's never fun to be 0-2, but what do you have to do to get that first W, you think? What's going to be the key tonight, you think? Well,
the first step we did, we had to have a good week of practice, and I think we did that. You know, our guys had to come in and outwork guys during the week and earn the right to win on Saturday. So we'll see if we're able to put the right product out on the field to get that done tonight.
Discipline is much better. You only had 2 penalties last week. That's a big positive right there, I know.
Yes, discipline was a lot better. It's been pretty good up to this point. Now we have to get our discipline through the play, you know, making a correct read, not throwing the ball to the other team, and like I said, being in the right position defensively from that type of discipline.
Eastern New Mexico, they feel like their back's against the wall as well. They're 0-2, so you know they're going to come out fighting tonight.
Yes, they're coming off co-championship season from 2013, so I'm sure they're excited about getting back and getting that taste out their mouth. So it's always a physical game with the Greyhounds, and we're excited about the opportunity.
All right, that's tonight, 7 o'clock kickoff at Javelina Stadium. We'll invite everybody to come out and to see the game. We should have pretty good weather, actually, for the first time in a while. It's been a rainy September, but now that we're in October, things are beginning to look a little bit better now. Coach, good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you next week, okay?
Yes, sir.
All righty. A whole lot more to talk about. Can you believe that basketball is the season is right around the corner as well? We'll talk about that, too, right after this quick timeout.
Admit it, you fear buying a car. The pushy salespeople, the sticker shock, the shady deals. But fear no more at Mike Shaw Kia, because they eliminate the fear factor. With upfront pricing and financing. 2014 Kia Soul, just $13,995. 2014 Kia Optima, just $19,922. 2014 Kia Sorento, just $27,195. And if you make $350 a week, we want to approve your credit, guaranteed. Eliminate the fear factor at Mike Shaw Kia.
Hello, I'm Phil Neeson with Neeson Chevrolet in Kingsville. We see people from all over South Texas coming to Neeson Chevrolet because we have the largest section of Chevys, Buicks, and GMCs in South Texas at the absolute best prices. We treat our customers with honesty and respect. No high pressure or hassle here, just good, honest deals. The best selection, the best prices, huge rebates, 0% financing are at Neeson Chevy, Buick GMC in Kingsville.
Today's employers are looking for employees with the ability to lead, think analytically, plan strategically, and solve problems. The MBA online program at Texas A&M University Kingsville can provide all that from the privacy of your own home. Graduates said they had a 38% return on their investment after only 1 year and a 50% return after 2 years. Our 30-credit-hour program features accounting, finance, management, marketing, economics, and business. With classes held year-round, why wait? Sign up today.
You'll find more than a great education here. You'll find friendships that last a lifetime. Thanks to our family-like living learning communities. Like Turner Hall, the men's dorm where music students enjoy their own basketball court, grill, big screen TV, and more. And Bishop Hall, where female musicians have their own volleyball court, lobby, and study room. Live and work with others who share your goals at Texas A&M University Kingsville, the home of Javelina pride.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Javelina Showtime here on KDF TV, brought to you by Mike Shaw Automotive. And, we talked a moment ago about the fact that, it is football season. There's no question about that. But basketball season is right around the corner, and coming up in less than 2 weeks, we're going to have Midnight Madness for both the men and the women's team. We're joined now by Wade Scott, the new women's head basketball coach here at A&M Kingsville. Hi, Coach. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. I like, man, you outdid me today. I should have worn my jacket and tie. You look good. You got the blue and you've got the gold on there, so you dressed appropriately. You got the right colors on.
Oh yeah, we definitely fly the colors.
It's not red like you had at University of Houston.
No, sir. No, sir. I had to burn all that red.
What's been the transition like for you, coming from a big-time program at Houston to here at A&M Kingsville?
It's been really well. It's been really good. Coming with Coach Estelle, having a men's coach you can work with, that's been really good. And then
he can work with that guy?
Oh yeah. He's great. And then having the staff, the athletic staff that we have, Coach Calloway that was just on here, he's been tremendously helpful. Everybody's just really kind of pitched in and tried to help us, get going a little bit.
All right, so October 15th, 12:01, officially in the morning, you get to start practice. Tell me about that. What's the plan for your first practice?
We want to bring out the students, and we really want to have a very strong home court when we get here. So I think part of having that is showing appreciation to the students that come and support us, along with the community members. So we definitely want to get out there, show them a good time, show them we have a good product to come and support. You've
kind of had to hit the ground running because you didn't really have a whole lot of time. You were hired back in May, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
You've had a lot to put together. Now, really, the schedule was already made, right? You threw in Stephen F. Austin, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we have a very good schedule. We were going to play St. Mary's out of San Antonio International. Had a great season last year, and then this year I guess we're going to go to Alaska in December. So
that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to say hello to Santa Claus. Maybe bring my daughter's presents back with me, but. With the baggage fees, it's probably a little bit too much.
No doubt about that. Talk about your philosophy. What kind of team do you like to put on the court?
We want a team that's going to play extremely hard, and they're going to play together. And we want to be extremely smart as well too. We want to limit those turnovers. So we got to have a very good inside-outside game offensively, and then defensively, we got to be able to show multiple looks and keep people off balance.
All right, we'll remind everybody that on October the 15th, as you see on your screen, Midnight Madness over here at A&M Kingsville at 12:01. How long do you think y'all will be on the court for?
I believe it's about 45 minutes.
45 minutes, okay. So a rather light workout until those really grueling practices start right after that, right?
That's right.
Coach, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, look forward to covering another great winning team this year.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All righty. All right, we're joined now by the men's new head basketball coach, Johnny Estelle. Hi, Johnny. How are you doing?
How are you, sir?
Good. Former player coming back to your alma mater to coach basketball. That is about as good as it gets, huh?
Yes, sir. Good to be back. Good to be back home.
What's the transition been like for you? I know you kind of hit the ground, like we talked with Coach Scott, you hit the ground running because you didn't have a lot of time to prepare, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was at the University of Houston last year and was very fortunate to get appointed to this job. And I inherited 3 players and had to get on the recruiting trail. So we had to do that in between trying to move and relocate from Houston, my family. So it's been a journey, but it was a pleasant journey.
What? Tell me a little bit about Midnight Madness. It's October the 15th, 12:01. What's in store? What will the fans? Why should we go to Midnight Madness?
Well, that's a good question. It's a good experience to really get the interest level in the community and the surrounding area. You know, I think basketball in this area is a lot better than what probably people give credit to. I think it's something that you need to promote, and I think if you go and just try it, you know, just like new food. If you try it, you may like it.
You may like it. You talked about hitting the recruiting trail. What kind of players were you looking for and still look for?
Well, we're trying to build a program that will stand the test of time, a tradition builder. You know, when I was here, I kind of used the same analogies when Coach Carter was my coach here. We have 4 high school kids from the Houston area. We have some junior college transfers. 4 of them I've actually coached at Navarro College when I was a head coach. And then we have some Division I guys that we brought in. So we got a good mix. We're building for the future. We're trying to, make a splash this year, but we're trying to do it, with the longevity for success.
Talk about your philosophy on the court. What kind of team do you want to put out there?
A winning team.
Yeah, that helps. I like
winning
that.
team,
yeah.
but that word encompasses exactly what we want to do. We want to have a team that we're going to share the ball. We're going to have balance. We want to be equally as good on offense as we are on defense. We want guys that are going to be hard-nosed and play hard and compete. And we want guys that want to represent the institution and university. So in terms of style, we're going to get up and down. We want to run fast, but we're going to try to see what works for this group. And we're going to adjust and adapt.
Now, you were a big three-point guy back when you played here. Do you like to teach the three-point shot? Do you personally get out there and show those guys, man, this is the best way to shoot a three?
Well, it kind of hurts them, and their confidence if I go out there and beat them all the time. But, I'm just jokingly, I'll let you shoot it, And
so what's the key to being a good three-point shooter?
Well, you got to be able to make it.
Yeah,
that's pure accuracy. But a lot of working time got to be into it. Putting them in a good position on the floor that they're used to shooting at. Showing them that you have confidence in them. And I think kids, once they feel that they have that confidence level, they have a more higher accuracy level.
Okay. Remind everybody that October 15th, 12:01, you can come out and see Johnny Estelle and Coach Wade Scott's team in person as they hold their very first practice, and it should be a lot of fun. And we're looking forward to your first game, which is going to be officially
November 14th.
Okay, who you
You'll
got?
Be at home.
Against?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know. My first opponent is us.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So we're playing that. It's a good question. You caught me.
I'm sorry. I apologize, but we'll talk more about it as we get closer.
No
okay?
problem.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck this year. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Johnny Estelle, the new men's head basketball coach, is walking off. He's mad at me, and we'll have more after this quick timeout.
Admit it, you fear buying a car. The pushy salespeople, the sticker shock, the shady deals. But fear no more at Mike Shaw Toyota, because they eliminate the fear factor with upfront pricing and financing. 2014 Corolla or Camry, your choice. Up to $4,000 off MSRP. 2014 Tundra, up to $7,000 off MSRP. We want your experience to be exceptional. That's why we offer a 72-hour exchange policy. Eliminate the fear factor at Mike Shaw Toyota.
Today's employers are looking for employees with the ability to lead, think analytically, plan strategically, and solve problems. The MBA online program at Texas A&M University Kingsville can provide all that from the privacy of your own home. Graduates said they had a 38% return on their investment after only 1 year and a 50% return after 2 years. Our 30-credit-hour program features accounting, finance, management, marketing, economics, and business. With classes held year-round, why wait? Sign up today.
As the most established university in all of South Texas, we've learned that change is good, and there's never been a better time to check out Texas A&M University Kingsville. Thanks to our state-of-the-art new dorms with plenty of space for studying and hanging out, our recreation center with everything you'd expect at a brand new gym, and our new dining hall packed with delicious stuff to keep students going. And the changes don't stop there. Texas A&M University Kingsville, the home of Javelina pride.
Admit it, you fear buying a car. The pushy salespeople, the sticker shock, the shady deals. But fear no more at Mike Shaw Kia, because they eliminate the fear factor. With upfront pricing and financing, 2014 Kia Soul, just $13,995. 2014 Kia Optima, just $19,922. 2014 Kia Sorento, just $27,195. And if you make $350 a week, we want to approve your credit, guaranteed. Eliminate the fear factor at Mike Shaw Kia.
Hey, welcome back to Javelina Showtime here on KDF Television, brought to you by, as always, Mike Shaw Automotive. And it's this time of the show that we do our feature segment, and we're joined, as always, Sydney Hernandez, who has been gracious enough to put together these great stories. I really liked the one last week on AT&T Stadium. I mean, that was fun, wasn't it, for you?
It was. It was a great experience, and I'm so happy that I got to go talk to the players, talk to the fans. It was just great.
Now, this week, your assignment is to go out and interview a young man who likes to talk. Let's explain a little about this story.
Well, we're going to do a feature story on Henry Greathouse. He's a senior here, so he has spent a lot of time here in Kingsville. So we're just trying to get his perspective. It's going to be his last year, trying to see what he's going to leave on that field tonight. All
right, should be fun to watch. Let's take a look at it.
So what has playing for the Javelinas for 3-4 years been like for you?
It's been a good ride, a good experience. I always dreamed to play college ball or to play at the next level after high school, so I got to come do that here and just experience, what college football was like. So it's been fun.
High school was a pretty big deal for you. I heard that you were MVP over there back in high school, and coming from a pretty big school, you were an honor roll student and all these things. What was that like?
I just always try to succeed in everything I do, so whether it was football or school, you try to make the honor roll or do the best you can on the field. So, it was cool. You got some of the attention, some of the glory of the little high school perks, so it worked out fine.
And how has that transferred to college ball?
I think high school just set me up with a good work ethic. Our coaches always made us have a good work ethic in high school, so that transferred over coming to Kingsville and how I work here and try to always put in a little extra work if I can. And the same thing in the classroom. I just try to focus on my school as much as I can and get my grades, because you got to have your grades to play. Yeah, we're always doing something, but that's what you have to do. That's just part of being an athlete and part of being a football player, or any sport really. I don't think any sport just takes complete days off. You always need to be doing something that's going to help you get better.
What's it like in practice for you?
For me, practice is, now I know the gist of everything, so practice is nice. We try to keep up tempo practice. We try to keep everyone up and not just sling everybody to the ground and hurt each other, because at the end of the day, we need all the players that are at practice on Saturday out there on the field. So we just try to keep the mindset right, keep it going, and try to just do what the coaches say, so we don't have to do no extra running or anything.
What's practice like from a D-line perspective?
From the D-line perspective, we just go out there. We just try to get to the quarterback, try to mess with the offense a little bit, get them, get them fired up, because in a game that you can't never actually practice how it's going to be in a game. It's always going to be a little different. So, but at the end of the day, we just try to go out there and learn our keys, learn what the other team's going to do to us this week, and just get better.
And last Saturday, we felt just barely short from McMurray. Is there anything we're going to do differently against this Saturday?
Well, I think this Saturday, I don't know about differently, but we need to play better as far as holding our gaps on defense. If if you got A gap, you need to be in A gap, and then as far as getting off your blocks and working to the ball and just swarming to the ball. Your coach always talks about he wants 7 or 8 jerseys around the ball or to the ball. That way, if one person does miss the tackle, there's more people there to make it. So hopefully, we'll swarm to the ball better, provide pressure on the quarterback to help our DBs out, and we just got to bottle this team up and not let them do what they want to do.
How has practice this week prepared you for Saturday?
Practice has been pretty good. Our coaches have done a good job preparing us as far as what Eastern does and how they run their offense, because they do run a different style offense. So it's a little different look. They try to confuse you in the backfield. So as far as the scouts and the coaches, they've done a good job, I feel like, preparing us for Saturday.
And how many times have you played against this particular team?
This will be my 3rd time to play Eastern.
And what's it like coming up against a team that you're familiar with?
Well, my first year I scored a touchdown against them late in the game, and then my second year we barely lost to them. It was a real physical game. They played hard for 60 minutes. They never gave up. They were fighting the whole time, so you got to give them that. And then this 3rd time we definitely want to, I at least want to be 2-1 and not 1-2 against them.
And it was your first season playing when you scored that touchdown. What was that like?
That was just the most exciting moment probably still of my my college career. It was just fun. It was just, you always dream about getting to pick up the ball and run and actually score, and then it happened. So it was real.
And you're a featured player for this week on Javelina Showtime. What is your most memorable moment throughout your season?
All of my seasons here? Probably the time I scored or being part of the team that first beat Abilene Christian in like, I don't know how many years. I think it was like at least 4 or 5 years. We had lost to ACU over and over and over. And then we went to their house that first year I played and we beat them. So one of those two moments was just pretty ecstatic for me. You're
part of a team that's made a lot of history. And being Javelina football, you guys are always breaking records. How does that feel?
Well, as long as they're positive records, it feels great. You know, we want to be doing the best we can. We don't focus on that, I don't feel like, or at least I don't personally. I just want to go out there and win at the end of the day. So whatever it takes for us to do that, that's what I try to do.
So you are an amazing football player, and your records show, your stats show, and we all see that as viewers. What is the personal level that we don't see from you?
Well, I recently became a father this past summer, so that's probably the biggest aspect of my life now. It's just my son and making sure he's okay and that he has, everything he needs to be all right. So I'm a dad.
Has that taken a toll on football?
It's just made me tired. He doesn't like to sleep through the night.
And what's it like? Does he come see you play?
He has been in one game so far, and he'll be there this weekend.
Is there anything else that being a father, has it affected your schoolwork as well?
I wouldn't say it's affected anything negatively, but it's made me work harder for sure and made me pay attention more as far as I need to make sure my priorities are straight and I'm getting my priorities done because it's not about me anymore at the end of the day. It's about my little man.
That's nice. Is there anything else that we don't see? I mean, maybe you're working all the time. Like, what's your schedule like on a daily basis?
Well, we wake up around I wake up about 5:15, 5:20 in the morning, head to the field. We got to get prepared for practice, pre-practice at 6:25, practice from 7 to 9, get out of practice, get some treatment, try to get your body back right. And then whether you have meetings or weights or class, you go to class. I don't have class till 6 p.m., so my day's pretty free until evening time. And I go to class at night and then get ready to do it all over again.
What's it like being a student in the master's program?
It's been pretty nice so far. I never knew, like, when I had first came to college that I was going to actually pursue my master's, but college was, I wouldn't say simple, but once I got done with it, I wanted more. I wanted to know more about what I'm learning and everything, and as far as bettering myself in life. So I joined to do the master's program, and so far it's been nice.
And after college, what can we expect from you?
After college football?
Yes, sir.
Probably join probably the Navy, most likely. That's what I've been leaning towards, and do hopefully the smallest tour I can for them, unless I just get stuck in it. And do that route.
How has Temuco prepared you for the real world out there?
I feel like it's been pretty solid so far. I've learned some real good life lessons down here, not only just part of Temuco, but just being out in Kingsville. So I learned some good life lessons and definitely grew as a person.
All right, Sydney, good job. Henry had a lot of really neat things to talk about and looking forward to seeing how he plays tonight on the field. You've had a chance now to do 3 or 4 of these stories. What have you enjoyed most about this new, I guess this is all new to you, but it's been fun, right?
I think seeing the players from a personal perspective, and when we interview, we edit a lot. So you don't always get to see what they really have to say. They get a little nervous sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes they're like, oh, I don't really want to say that. Once you spend some time with them, they really open up to you and they build trust. And once we're off the scene and I see them on the sidelines, they're like, hey, Sydney, and we build a connection sometimes. And I'll see them off the field and they're like, hey, that girl interviewed me. It's just a lot of fun having that connection. And they are real people. They're students. They have jobs. They're athletes. We expect so much more from them, and it's great to connect with them on a personal level.
Well, we always enjoy this part of the segment, so appreciate your time and efforts, okay? Look forward to seeing you next time. All right, Sydney Hernandez, our ace reporter here on Javelina Showtime. Again, we have a game tonight. The Greyhounds are in town. How good are they? We're going to find out from Coach Jaime Martinez right after the break.
Admit it, you fear buying a car. The pushy salespeople, the sticker shock, the shady deals. But fear no more at Mike Shaw Toyota, because they eliminate the fear factor with upfront pricing and financing. 2014 Corolla or Camry, your choice. Up to $4,000 off MSRP. 2014 Tundra, up to $7,000 off MSRP. We want your experience to be exceptional. That's why we offer a 72-hour exchange policy. Eliminate the fear factor at Mike Shaw Toyota.
folks at Blakeful and Whiter to treat you like they treat their friends, with respect. Because it's about you, no high pressure. Just good, solid people helping you determine what's right for your budget and your lifestyle. I'm Brenda, and when you're looking for a new car or truck, Blakeful and Whiter's got what matters. Friendly folks looking out for you. Blakeful and Whiter, Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Kingsville.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Javelina Showtime here on KDF TV. Hey, it's game night tonight. Got a big ball game. Eastern New Mexico is in town. The Greyhounds are here, and as always, we're joined by our chief scout, Jaime Martinez, who's also the offensive line coach. Coach, big game tonight. They're all big, but you know this is really a big one because you guys are trying to get your first conference win. How difficult is it going to be to beat Eastern New Mexico tonight? Tell us a little bit about those guys.
Well, I tell you, just like Coach Callaway's been mentioning all week. It's just one of those deals where we're going to have to make sure that we stick to our own game plan. They're a good football team. Last year they were co-champs of the conference, so defensively they do a lot of things to make you try to throw the football. They don't want you to run the football, so we're going to have to try to throw it a little bit. Offensively, they still run that option game, so they do some things that kind of put you in a bind, but hopefully our guys had a good week of practice and we're ready to go tonight. So
they have a good run-stop defense. Is that why they are they lacking there? Or why do they want you to throw the ball so much?
Well, maybe just because of their secondary. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different philosophies out there as far as defense is concerned. But they try to put at least 7 guys in the box. They're going to try to make you throw it.
I got you. They're a desperate team. They're 0-2, so they're going to come out scratching tonight. You feel like you're going to get a team that's going to try to take advantage of anything they can?
Well, I think so, and I think playing here and being a part of this program, everybody's always going to try to take their shots at us. I think we're always considered one of the better teams in the conference, so I think everybody's always up for us, and especially coming into our stadium and trying to take a big win from home with them will be great for their program.
Well, it's nice. We're going to have, I think, decent weather for a change tonight, so that'll be good, especially for your special teams, right?
For sure. Last time we were at home, we had that big storm come through, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. Good to see you. Let's go get a W tonight, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Greyhounds in town. Both teams are 0-2, so somebody's going to get a W tonight. Let's hope it's our Javelinas. Thanks for watching Javelina Showtime here on KDF TV. As always, sponsored by Mike Shaw Automotive. We appreciate their sponsorship. We'll see you next Saturday right here on KDF TV. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, that's a wrap for Javelina Showtime. You can always catch us here on KDF TV Saturday mornings at 11:30. See you next week.